Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, we are testing if it is still possible to do a one-stop, or the entire race for that matter, with HARDS on F125. You may have seen this video, where Alex Gillion does the entire race on HARDS on one tyre. And I say the entire race, of course you have to pit on lap 1, so that you don't break the rules and get disqualified, but that's what I'm going to be trying today. I'm going to pit on lap 1 onto hards, and I'm going to try and see if it's possible to do the entire race like F124 on hards. Now, of course, the tyre on F125 is a lot worse, so I've chosen a track which I think it's not quite as bad as most of tyre wear, MR, but we'll see. I have high hopes. I think it's possible. Let's find out.
Be dry throughout.
Coming up to the lights here, it's important that we get a good grid slot because lap 1 is going to be very important for our entire race. Luckily we do get a good grid spot, only 0.4, that's pretty good. And as the 5 red lights come on, we rev the engine, and away we go. On the soft tyres, we should be much quicker than everyone else. We try to go around the outside of Hamilton, but it's just not going to work, there's no room, so we go around the outside instead. And that is going to put us into P1, which is expected of the softs. We need to try and run away, and at the end of lap 1, come in to the pits for our one and only stop for the entire race. Going onto the hards, I missed my turn in, but whatever, we move, it's fine. We're onto the hards now, and I have to completely nurse these. So, any tyre wear, anything, is not wanted. We want as minimal as possible, while still maintaining some speed. This is on 110 AI, so I'm not trying to cheap out on anything. I'm trying to see if this is an actual, still possible strategy. So say if you break a front wing on lap 1 in a league race or something, I want to know if you could take a hard tyre for the entire race and recover. So yeah, let's see how it goes. On to lap 10 now. We have some people pitting. I think around Imola, most people are going to be doing a 2-stop, which is probably not a good sign for us. But we are now back up to P3 where we started. Tyres, they don't look too bad. 36% after 10 laps is fairly average, but definitely could be better. And look, I'll say here, I am definitely not the best when it comes to tyre wear, so maybe if you're a bit better than me, you'll probably get a better result out of this, but yeah, I think this test will be an accurate representation for majority of people. Lap 15 now, and Leclerc and Tsunoda have caught up to me, and they're not really in my race. I can't fight too much because I'm just going to lose time, lose vital tyre wear, and I have to try to avoid that from happening. You can see I'm very cautious. I do get a bit of gravel on there. The turn in is very slow. I'm really trying to nurse these tyres and not be too aggressive with them. And Leclerc has showed that by gaining nearly a second in just one sector, which is not good. We probably want to pick up the pace a little bit, but at this stage of the race, I was kind of worried that if I did that, stuff like that slide would keep happening. 58% tyre wear, yeah, that is not very promising. Lap 17 now, and we've got our first tyre wear warning for over 60% wear. Well, I've got plenty of battery as I have been trying to save it for when people start overtaking us, and that has happened. We're down to P9. And the game has told us that it is almost time to box, although I will not be listening to them as I am doing my own silly challenge. as we see some battling for Albon and Lawson, which is not good for us because I do not want their dirty air as I try to drive to the left side of the track to avoid it. Keep those tyres as cool as possible. Lap 20 now, and we're seeing a lot more people come in for their second stop. 73% tyre wear is really not good. We have got still over 10 laps to go, and on this year's game, the tyres start to get into puncture region by 80%. So we're going to have to hope that we have some luck on our side if we are going to make it for those last 10 laps. Lap 25 now, we're back down to P9. 85% tyre wear on that rear right tyre. I am worried. I am seriously worried. You can see I'm being very cautious. But oh, and it's punctured. That's it. It's punctured. We're gone. I've failed the challenge. There's no other way of putting it. The game's going to tell us the box. But what's the point? We're done. Game's gone. I'm going to try and keep the car going. See how much longer we can go. But through this corner, we've spun. We're in the gravel. And just like in real life, Kimi Antonelli is going to retire from the Imola Grand Prix. So that concludes this video. And I guess if you ever have any lap 1 issues in a league race or a career mode race, you cannot do the whole rest of the race on HARDS. You will have to box again. I hope that this has helped. I hope you enjoyed. But if you want me to try this again on a track with even less tyre wear to see if it's still possible on like the lowest tyre wear track, please leave a comment for that and I will do that. But yeah, we're having a look at our lap times here. It's just not competitive. I would not recommend doing this. It will not work on this year's tyre wear. It's too strong. But yeah, that concludes this video. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.